The Supreme Court of India ordered Patanjali MD Acharya Balakrishna and its co-founder, Yoga Guru Ramdev, to place the public apology published in newspapers before it. The top court also criticized the union government for its inaction against Patanjali Ayurveda over misleading advertisements. The court stressed the significance of consumer welfare and truthfulness in advertising, particularly in the context of potentially misleading advertisements. It castigated the central government for not invoking Rule 170 of the Drugs and Cosmetics Rules, 1945, against Patanjali Ayurveda, which was introduced in 2018 to regulate inappropriate advertisements of Ayush medicines but was revoked last year. The court broadened the scope of the hearing to include misleading advertisements by fast-moving consumer goods firms and instructed 3 union ministries to provide information on their efforts to prevent the misuse of consumer laws. The Supreme Court criticism of the union government's inaction against Patanjali Ayurveda over misleading advertisements underscores the importance of consumer welfare and truthfulness in advertising. The court emphasis on accurate information for consumers and its questioning of the prominence of the public apology issued by Patanjali in newspapers reflect a commitment to holding companies accountable for their advertising practices. Furthermore, the court directive to the Union Ministries of Consumer Affairs, Information and Broadcasting, and Information Technology to explain their actions to prevent the misuse of consumer laws demonstrates a proactive approach to addressing misleading advertisements in various sectors. The court's scrutiny of the Ministry of Ayush directive not to initiate any action under Rule 170 of the Drugs and Cosmetics Rules, 1945, further highlights its commitment to ensuring the appropriate regulation of advertisements related to Ayush medicines. In addition to the focus on Patanjali Ayurveda, the Supreme Court also decided to broaden the scope of its hearing to include misleading advertisements by fast-moving consumer goods firms. It indicates a comprehensive approach to addressing deceptive advertising practices across different industries. The court directive to the Indian Medical Association to address alleged unethical acts within the organization reinforces its commitment to upholding ethical standards in the healthcare sector. The Supreme Court directives reflect a strong stance on the regulation of advertising practices, emphasizing the need for truthfulness and accuracy in advertisements to protect consumer interests and promote ethical standards in the industry.